Hi, I'm Jennifer and this is Kate, and today we are unboxing Big Bin of Catholic Library books number 12. We think, maybe.
Somewhere around there. But in any case, it has been almost 6 months since we did our last Big Bin, and we need to move these books out of the house.
The books are just stacking up. We're going through them for our church library. Do you want to keep them in the library? Do you want to sell them? That's what we're determining today. So it's a rainy day. It's not good for doing anything else except going through books. So we've got our coffee. Got the parochial vicar playing with his toy in the background.
Yeah, Bishop Beagle is over there.
Yes.
In a cat bed.
In a cat bed.
And the pagan is somewhere over there.
Pagan cat is hunched over her food bowl because, it's breakfast time, evidently. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. The first thing I see is a book that's got free taped onto it. Oh, it's The City of God. Let's get this off there.
Free City of God.
By Mary of Agreda. Wow. Okay.
Strongy.
Volume 1. Volume 2. Oh my goodness. It looks like a
3?
Looks like it's going to be a full volume. 1, 2, 3, 4 of The City of God by Mary of Agreda. And it looks like these are in excellent condition. Mm-hmm. Wow, what a find. Our library already has a really nice copy of this whole set of books, but we will definitely be able to pass this on to a good home. So gosh,
nice.
That's a good way to start out at Big Bin.
Striving Towards Being. The letters of Thomas Merton and somebody else. How do you say that?
Thomas Merton, wasn't he a famous Trappist monk? Yeah, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Who's the other dude?
His letters with Seslom Malaz. Seslom Malaz from 1968. Okay, it's not exactly the 7-story mountain, but it is by the same author,
yes.
So it could be really good. We'll research it. What happens after I die? We were just wondering that today. That question comes up from time to time. Oh, but this is Jewish Views of Life After Death. So
we might not need that one in the church library.
Right. Okay, so the Catholic library, might pass on this one, but someone else, maybe a Jewish person, might like it. Comes with a free bookmark, Israel Forever. Okay, so
and a lot of dog ears. So somebody liked it.
Somebody liked it. There's a lot of underlining, so okay.
I'm sure we can find it a good home.
We'll find it a good home.
A magazine, Miracles, the Presence of God in Our Lives.
Wow, I'm all for that cover. That's a great cover right there. What year is that?
Maybe 2016?
2016.
Perhaps. Whatever it is, it has lots of beautiful images in it. I'll tell you that.
Lots of great pictures in this one. So, that's a really cool picture of the grotto from way back when. Cool.
Yeah, so great pictures if nothing else.
Here is one by Mitch Pacwa. Father, forgive me, for I am frustrated. Oh, I think we can all relate to that.
Understanding the Scriptures, a complete course on Bible study. The Didache series.
The Didache series. We get those from time to time. Usually there's an old test tucked away inside or an answer key. I don't know, but these have really good pictures and really good explanations. So
it was a nice book. It's got a bookmark ribbon and
I like the color artwork in it. It's really cool. I'm not knocking the Didache series. I like it. Okay, this one is a paperback. Mary at the Foot of the Cross, Acts of the International Symposium on Marian Co-Redemption.
What the heck?
That is a mouthful. Don't you just want to grab this and...
Oh, wait, let me start reading.
Looks very scholarly. The International Symposium on Marian...
It's a whole thing,
Yeah, from England. So we're not going to judge it by the title or the cover, though. We're going to research it. We could be all wrong about this.
we have this
That looks old.
thing. It is a photographic pilgrimage to see His Holiness Pope Pius X, St. Peter's, and the Vatican.
Is that Pius the 10th or the 12th? It's
That's
Pius the 10th.
That's an X.
Wow, we don't see much of Pius the 10th. How cool is that? It's got really cool like picture plates in it. That is a neat book. Oh wow. Really nice picture of the Pietà or the Pietà or however you say it. I don't know if I would recognize a picture of Pius the 10th necessarily. There are a lot of pictures of people in here. I did recognize him. There he is.
She just lied to you. She did recognize him.
There he is. That's really good photography for 1914. It is. They put their best effort into this book.
And it lasted.
Things
were made to last back then.
It's a quality book. Pius the 10th. I don't know if it can go in the library because it's just so old, but someone will like it. Okay, and this one is called Witness for the Truth, The Wanderer's 130-Year Adventure in Catholic Journalism by George Kendall. His name doesn't sound familiar at all. It comes with a letter to Mother Angelica, personal. What the heck? I don't know.
December 29th, 1998.
Should we be reading someone's personal letter to Mother Angelica that obviously never got mailed? It's a Christmas letter. Yeah, never made it to Mother. I'm just going to say, word of caution, this happens a lot in the library. When you donate books anywhere, Goodwill, thrift store, library, please don't put personal letters or your name and phone number. We've been through this before.
Otherwise they'll end up on the internet.
That's right. This is a very personal letter about healing, so we're not going to divulge all of its contents. But yeah, okay. So
check your books before you donate them.
Word to the wise.
Yes. Otherwise, but then next to that we have Saints for Scouts.
Interesting.
No context.
Looks old.
1960.
1960. Okay.
And yes, this is the Boy Scouts we're talking about.
Gosh, they're not the Boy Scouts anymore, but we're not talking about that here today. That is not the purpose of our channel. Okay.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
we're not going down that road, but
Nope. We're praying for everyone. We're just praying.
A lot of cool pictures in here.
Saints for Scouts, I like it.
I mean, it's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Maybe it could be reprinted. Okay.
It's one of those really cool vintage books that...
A Scout is Kind, St. John Bosco, and it's got illustrations.
Yeah.
Here's John Bosco being kind. Okay, well, here we go. The Severed Head. Elijah Creek in the Armor of God, #1. I thought maybe it was going to be John the Baptist, but it's not. The I Was Beheaded Club with St. James and Polycarp.
Look at that cover.
Yeah, it doesn't...
He's like 8.
Yeah, okay, well, that's true. It's not John the Baptist, but I don't even think it's Catholic. An ancient treasure lies buried in the basement of an abandoned church. The treasure mysteriously disappears, and he's going to research it with his friends. Battling against evil. It could be good. I mean, I don't know. I can't sort of get past the title, The Severed Head. But if you know anything about this series, let us know in the comments.
I don't know. What is this little one? Mother Teresa, in my own words.
You can never go wrong with Mother Teresa, right? Yeah.
Not at all. It's in good condition, too.
Those are always popular. We have no trouble rehoming Mother Teresa books. So I know we have that one in the library already. And we also have this one, but you can't go wrong with Mary Fabian Windiat. This is the Miraculous Medal. If you don't have a copy of this, every home should have a copy of this along with a Miraculous Medal. This one has such sweet illustrations too. I love it. I'm not sure what was going on with the headgear, that order of nuns wore. I don't think they wear that anymore. I'm not judging.
Don't judge.
It probably has a lot of religious significance, but don't you just wonder, like, why? Why did you pick that?
What is this? Oh, Mother Cabrini.
Mother Cabrini. All of a sudden, she's popping up everywhere.
Now.
She's water damaged.
Yes, she is.
This looks like an old Mother Cabrini book. I mean, there's water damage, but there's no hint of mold, so that's good. Looks like the damage has been done for a long time, but 1945. So not too long past the time of Mother Cabrini. So we've also been reading this book about Mother Cabrini. It has the movie. It's not about the movie.
Right. It's about her.
It's a really good book. But in it, the author says that she was actually blonde. She had blonde curly hair. So I thought, well, that's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Of course, we have to get our random DVD for the Greater Glory. I've not seen this one about the Cristero War, I think, but I've heard it's really good. I don't know. I don't like super violent movies. I've heard it's kind of violent. If you've seen it, let us know in the comments. It's rated R. I guess that's for violence. So maybe we'll just read about it and not watch it. I don't know.
Rated R for war violence.
Yeah.
Well,
sadly based on a true story. They were very brave, for sure. Yeah.
We have a couple of ones labeled Carmelite Studies.
Someone, we don't know who, has donated almost an entire Carmelite library to our church. So I'm not surprised that there are more of them in this bin.
Number 6, number 3, and number 1.
Okay.
All under different covers.
Carmelite Studies. So we've got to find a Carmelite out there who would like to have a library. Okay, so they could be really good. I'm not sure. If you're not a Carmelite, would you be interested in reading this book? I don't know. This is a fun picture book. I love this series by Eva K. Betts. She did a ton of books like this about saints. This is the first one I've ever seen in hardcover. I've only seen the reproductions in paperback. This one has had a hard life, though it's missing the spine. But it just has... Okay, so here's the cover. This is Blessed Sebastian and the Oxen. He's probably a saint by now.
Probably.
Her books always have really interesting illustrations. This one cannot go in the library because it's sadly,
falling apart.
It's seen better days.
Okay, we have The Heart of Father Damien.
Oh, is that Father Damien of Molokai? Oh, please let it be.
Yes.
How many Father Damiens are out there who would have a whole book? That is a very nice picture of him. Although he always reminds me of Ricky Ricardo in his younger days.
Well, you get what you get.
That's not a bad thing. He's very handsome. This looks like vintage Father Damien with black and white pictures. Cool.
Maybe this is like the dust jacket. I think
there's a whole subset of books that have parts of the dust jacket pasted into the back. Was that a trend? I don't know.
Yeah.
How awesome.
That's cool, though.
What year is that from?
It was 55.
55. Yeah, cool. Good old Father Damien.
It could be real good.
Not as exciting. The Devil's Final Battle, Our Lady's Victory Edition, by Father Paul Kramer.
Okay.
Revised throughout, over 100 new pages. It's edited and compiled by Father Kramer. I don't know anything about this book. It offers a clear but alarming vision of where we're going. Don't they all?
Look at the giant bomb on the cover.
Yeah, this belongs to the subset of books that deal with the coming chastisement, the 3 days of darkness, and there's some Fatima in here, different Pope Pius XII. I don't know. I feel like we have to be really cautious about these books. We had one the other day. And it had all these predictions of the coming things that were going to happen by the year 2000. Well, obviously,
we're a little past
we're
that.
a little
right
past
now.
that. The world didn't end or anything. So I don't know.
We'll see about that one.
We'll see.
In a great tradition. Okay.
I'm just saying, I'd rather go with Father Damien.
Tribute to Dame Laurentia McLaughlin,
Oh.
Abbess of Stanbrook by the Benedictines of Stanbrook.
Oh, so it's
Interesting.
maybe a biography of Mother Abbess. We get a lot of those also. Like the founder of or foundress of a congregation of intense interest to the Benedictines, maybe, but I don't know about the rest of us.
Not everyone's cup of tea, but
Could be good.
someone loved her so much they wrote this.
Okay. The life of Saint Martin de Porres, patron of interracial justice. We don't get a lot of Martin de Porres books, so this is awesome. By Stanislas Fumé.
Excuse me, Sarah.
So
Leave the bookmark out of this.
really cool. And this is one that definitely might go back to the church library because, again, we just don't see a lot of books about him, and he was an awesome saint.
Got some more of the hardcovers
Oh, wow.
that we talked about earlier.
Okay.
So, we have St. Martin again, and then St. Helena.
These look like they're in a little better shape. The spines are,
not him.
No, Martin's spine.
Helena's doing fine. Martin's not.
The women are holding up, the men are breaking down. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Oh, we could start a little collection here.
This, oh my goodness, look at these end pages. So awesome.
This one could stand up to Library Life.
Yeah, that
if
one
someone
could-
was careful.
That could go. Oh,
But-
look, St. Martin and the animals. Walk in Love, Life of Mother Frances Streetle. Don't know who
Never heard of
Mother
her.
Frances. I don't know anything about Mother Frances. Here she is. God bless her.
Foundress of the Sisters of the Sorrowful Mother.
Okay, so this looks like another biography of a founding nun. Here she is. Oh, maybe this is the author. I don't know.
One of them.
No, I don't know.
Appointment with God by Michael Scanlon.
Oh, Father Scanlon. Okay.
Tiny little book.
Tiny little bit, probably chock full of wisdom though. Here is The Virgin Mary by Charles Rogers Jr. Oh, it's the story of my encounters with the Blessed Virgin Mary that began in 2012.
Legitimate Catholic book alert.
Okay, he was
Not.
He was Protestant, small p, at the time. Started seeing visions of the Blessed Mother after he was praying the Rosary. Oh my goodness.
Including entire story of his alcohol problem, widow, maker heart attack and recovery, open heart surgery.
Okay, he's sharing his very personal experiences in this book. Private revelation, not officially even investigated by the church. Proceed with caution. Yeah, maybe he's legit. I'm not saying he's not.
But
However,
the red flag
self-published-
is waving a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Mhm.
So, Sent to Love, the spiritual teaching of St. John of the Cross.
Oh, John of the Cross. Okay.
All right.
Can't go wrong
Yay.
with John of the Cross either. The History of Eucharistic Adoration by Father Hardin. Now, that's one you could probably sink your teeth into. John Paul II on the back, Maximilian Kolbe on the front. How Eucharistic adoration got started. We didn't always have that opportunity to have adoration chapels, so I've read a little bit about how this got started, and it's actually pretty interesting. So again, yeah, this might have to go back to the church library.
Jesus and the Jewish Roots of the Eucharist.
Yep, always popular. That's Brent Petrie, Dr. Petrie, always popular. Yeah, we have him already in the library, but we'll find this one a good home. This is called Fervent, a woman's battle plan for serious, specific, and strategic prayer, inspired by the movie War Room. So I never saw War Room, but I heard it's pretty good. Evidently, this was the actress who was in the movie War Room wrote a book about her experience. Okay, looks like a nice book, a lovely book, but not a Catholic book, so we're gonna rehome it.
Okay, prayers from St. Paul.
Okay.
All right.
St. Paul always had a lot to say.
Absolutely.
It's hard to get a feel for what this is about. Though.
Yeah.
Just prayers from St. Paul is kind of vague in the title. It could be anything.
Really, it could be, but it could be good.
Could be good. It looks like it's a little bit
you have
older.
to read it to really understand it, I think.
Isn't that just St. Paul in a nutshell? And even if you read it sometimes,
you might not understand it.
Because of the 84-word sentences that he likes to write. Okay. All right, so we're down to our last book here, which is called Heroes from Every Walk of Life, Profiles of Great Men and Women. So... it's by the Daughters of St. Paul, the Media Nuns. They are so much fun. 1981, 1970 vintage pictures. 1981 is not that far from 1970. So, this is about Jean de Brébeuf. He looked up and then,
he did things.
he did stuff. Maybe right before he got killed. I don't know. This book could be really good, though. I mean, we're making fun of the 1970 era-ish pictures.
But that's just the pictures.
That's just the pictures. And it's got the 70s color palette, the turquoise blue and the burnt orange, and oh my goodness.
I'm sure the stories are
pretty
wonderful.
good. Yeah, the St. Paul Media. Oh, that's a very nice statue. Yeah, okay. So we're going to give this one the green light and take it back to the library.
I think so.
The bin is now empty. I think the winners from this bin probably the City of God, the 4-volume set, and then the super old pictures of Pius X. That is such a cool book, right?
So old, too.
So this box was definitely a mix of old and new and surprises, like the Mother Angelica letter. So, okay.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
Now we have to get to work and shuffle these around and put them in their right places.
Find homes or return to the library. Our work really has just started here. So let us know down in the comments if you recognize any of these books or have any useful information for us.
So we hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.